Hey, how are you all doing? Welcome to Family Ayurveda. My name's Erica Walton. I'm one of the co-founders. My business partner, Janie Farnsworth, is not here because I'm doing my own independent video around fasting. And today is my 5th day of fasting on a water fast. And it's my last day. Today I feel the best out of the first three. Well, the third day was the hardest, and the 4th day was better, and today is great. I feel like actually from today I could continue going, and I could do, oh, there's a deer. Hold on, I want to show you. Hold this and the deers. I like showing you all the animals. I see lots of animals everywhere I go. Anyways, I want to share with you about the contraindications, like for when not to do it, or body type, or like as an example, the 3 body types of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, we all handle fasting differently. For example, Pitta, I have a lot of Pitta and I have inflammation with Pitta, gets the hungriest, wild hunger. And that's why I was having a lot of hunger. And that's pretty normal. Now, if you're Vata, because Vatas are like, it's air and space, and Vatas are like birds, and they're really skinny and petite, so they don't eat a lot. So when they fast, it's a lot easier for them because they don't normally eat a lot, and drinking a lot of water, they just feel great and they feel light and they're like, oh, I love this. But Vatas can get really ungrounded, and so they have to be really careful when they're fasting and how they're doing it. And then Kaphas, earth and water, Kaphas, they actually can do really well also at fasting because they're a bigger body type. They're heavier, they're thicker, strong, like big muscles. They can also easily gain a lot of weight. So they can easily lose a lot of weight. And they just do fast way better. Pittas have the hardest time. The other thing I was going to share was, I know I kind of talked already about the water, but like I was reading on the internet how people were talking about, oh yeah, like 100 ounces or 110 ounces and no more than that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I would have for sure like had to eat my arm if I did that. On average, I was having about 130 to 145 ounces of water every day, but I was sipping on it. I mean, I was starting at like 6 in the morning because that's when I pretty much wake up most of the time. So most of the time I was waking up at 6 a.m. to 9:15. A couple of nights I went to bed at 10, but most of the time I'm going to bed at 9:15. And so in that time period, I'm sipping on hot water and just throughout the day. So it didn't affect my kidneys or anything like that. but I felt like that was a good amount of water. And then I urinated anywhere from 10 to 13 times a day. And again, that's going to be different for everybody. Also, like having bowel movements. Some people will have a bowel movement every day, or their normal system, how it is. And some people won't have bowel movements. And it really depends. So usually though, for me, when I do these fasts, I have bowel movement every day. But what I decided to do that was totally different is I did my castor oil cleanses once a week for 4 weeks. And then I started, my last castor oil cleanse was on Friday, and then I started the fasting at Sunday, 6 a.m. So I haven't, because I did all that cleansing, I haven't had a single bowel movement. And normally, since I'm very regular, if I didn't have a bowel movement, I would feel very sick. And I don't feel like that because I did all the cleansing and I've just been doing this water. So I know some of you will be like, Erica, oh my God, that's TMI. Well, you know what? Too bad. This is real life, and it's important to know the truth and the reality of things, what's true and real for your body. And we just like pretend and keep it a secret and be like, oh my God, it's too much information. Well, how are you gonna learn? I had a client a while ago that was telling me that she was just having multiple bowel movements during her fast. And what she was sharing about it in detail, I could tell that the bowel movements were from just cleansing out all of her toxins and impurities. And she really felt amazing. And I've had other clients that don't have stools. They hadn't done castor oil cleanses before. And so what that told me, was their vata was high and their body didn't feel comfortable releasing. So they were constipated. And for them, that wasn't very good. Lucky for them, they only did a 3-day fast. And then once they started eating after the 3rd day, then they started having bowel movements. So normally for myself, I would be concerned, but because I did the castor oil cleanse, not a concern. Now, if I went like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, I don't know if I could, I don't know actually if the 2 weeks would have a stool, but I'm assuming it would eventually. But this is all important, and why when you're doing a fast, you need to be working with someone that helps you in the process, because you're not going to know everything. And sometimes you're going to have things that happen around your body that you're like very unsure about. And if you have that support with people who actually do fasts and know about them, then you're going to be supported and taken care of. And that's what we really need in this world. We need to be supported and taken care of. We need that nurturing, especially during these intense experiences. All right. I yammered enough. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch these videos of my 5 days of doing a water fast. And tomorrow, I guess I'll do a video tomorrow too, because that will be, I'll be doing only liquids with like juice and bone broth and miso soup. I might do khichdi in the evening. So I don't know. I'm going to invite you on that journey too. Why not? We could just do the whole thing. All right. Have a good one. We'll talk soon.